さあ始まりました。ポートキーゲームスホグワーツレガシー日刊ミルフィーな新聞第2巻発行しちゃいたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。さて、音質からこんにちは、こんばんはですね。はい、始めていきたいと思います。いいな、このね、音質。よいしょ。はい、ちょっと先生になったつもりができない。はい。はい、茶番にお付き合いいただきありがとうございます。先生ごっこやりたかったんですけど乗れませんでした。ゲーム時間であと1分ですね。収穫できるそうです。いや、このじょうろかわいい。すごい働いてる。あちこち水やり行ってる。かわいい。確かツイッチっていうサイトの特典で、シャープ先生の衣装と、ローネン先生の衣装がですね、動画特定の時間見ると、ゲットできるっていう特典がありまして、それで今一つ思ったのはガーリック先生の衣装欲しいです。はい。そこツイッチとコラボしてほしいですよね。ねえ、ぜひともお願いしたいなと思う今日この頃です。はい、温室から出まして、ホグワーツのキングズクロス駅中央ホールにたどり着いちゃいましょう。で、ですね、クエストといろいろ確認したいと思います。ヘキャット先生の課題とダイナラスの鍵と魔法薬学の教室で我がドゥの少女と。さて、私は個性派の先生のね、ところで教えてもらえる授業が好きなので、次は魔法薬学の授業に出席したいと思います。はい、ヘキャット先生の課題はちょっと見てもらうと分かるんですが、かなりアクティブで攻撃的ないい感じの課題なので、また後ほど我がドゥの少女と並行しながらやっていきたいと思います。では薬草学に出てみましょう。音質とは反対側みたいですね。魔法のコンパス発動。おや。
Bloody Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
生徒からの人気はいまいちないようですね。校長先生。さあ、クエスト始めたいと思います。
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
先ほどシャープ先生の授業にうまく答えていた生徒ですね。
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
いやー、ほっとしたよと、とりあえず一息。
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
いいですね、みんな頑張ってますね。
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
あらどんまい。
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
こう大鍋でね、こう材
Should
料入
you
れ
chop
て
the Dittany or
回
crush
したり
it? The wrong answer could result in the
繊
unfortunate
細な
loss
作
of your
業を求
eyebrows.
められますね。さあさあ、シャープ先生のね、お部屋か
Did
ら
I hear
許
Professor
可を得
Sharp
て
say that you have permission to go into his office?
どうしてそんなことを聞くのかな。
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
やだ、やめておきます。私は乗れません。
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
悪いけどできませんわよ。
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
手伝いません、手伝いませ
A
ん。
well-prepared witch or wizard.
さあ、野犬の毛皮を集めてるんだ。いや、手紙が来てますね。ちょっと読んじゃいましょう。連絡表、日付1875年12月31日、差出に闇払い局、主題、ボージン&バークスについて、 ボージン&バークスで営業時間外の活動が増加している。特に真夜中過ぎに店の裏口に怪しい荷物が配達されている。店の評判については我々もよく承知しているため、監視の闇払いを増員するつもりだ。新たに追加する人員には君も含まれている。今後の指示、スクールを従うようにだそうです。と、アッシュアインダーの卵ですね。よし、これで課題は終わりです。ウーパーの羽には目もくれずと。はい。
Is key when brewing potions. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
30秒ぐらいで出来上がるみたいですね。
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
なんかやらかしてるみたいな。
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
花火が。
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry,
失
Professor.
礼しました。
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
やりましたね。イメルダの皮肉も効いてましたね。さあ、そうこうしているうちにエデュラス薬がね、できましたね。さあ、シャープ先生、実力ですわよって。よいしょ。
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
お、何か何かっていうか、あれですね、失礼しました。フィールドガイドが出てきそうな感じのパズル見つけました。出てきましたね。シャープ先生の闇払いバッジ。シャープ先生の闇払いバッジ。闇払いは魔法省の魔法法執行部に所属していて、あらゆる脅威、特に闇の魔術による脅威から魔法界を守っているそうです。さてさて、一騒動も終えたところで、一段落したところでですね。
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
関わりたくありませんもん。
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
さてさて、一段落。さて、いよいよちょっと次は冒険、危険を冒したいと思います。いよいよクエストでですね、ワガドゥの少女っていう 項目が残りまして、ナティに会うのが目的ですね。やってみましょう。
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
If I had to pick a professor to raise me,
ひどい、そこまでやらなくても。あ、ひどい。ひどいって。ちょっと、どんだけ恨みを買ってたんでしょうかね。ひどい。ひどい。それでも鼻歌歌うっていう、すごい根性ですな。やらかしましたね。相当溜まってたんでしょうね。はい。こんな感じで、鎧の二人組っていうのかな。やらかしてましたね。さあ、ホグズミード行ってみましょう。ホグズフィールドか。ホグズミード、いや、ホグズフィールド。
The cross one's duelist to beat.
It's astonishing to me that the 5 lads I share a duel with don't.
さてさて、この時期こうね、太陽がこう沈んで夜になるとなんだか一段落したような感じで落ち着きますね。お月様のね顔を見られるのがちょっと幸せかなと思う今日この頃です。はい。私はねミルフィーナは秋生まれなんで、秋のね紅葉とかこう涼しさ、そういったのがとっても大好きで、はい。爽やかな高原で夏でもこう涼しいところとかそういうところは大好きですね。新緑の季節とかね、いいですよね。ただこう国民病かどうかなのかあれなんですけど、花粉症、スギ花粉とヒノキと特にね、持病という感じで毎年悩まされるんですけどね、そこの季節はちょっといただけない。春先は気持ちいいのに。はい。さて、ロアホグズフィールドまでね、まだ距離があるし、ショートカット、煙突飛行粉の炎を見つけてないんで、地道に歩きでやっていきたいと思います。今 YouTube だとショート動画とか1本でも20分とか15分ぐらいの動画の長さが結構メジャーというか見受けられますよね。30分だと長いぐらいかなという感じも受けます。とね、まだこうプロのYouTuber、ゲーム実況者さんみたいに上手っていうわけじゃないので、はい。お聞き苦しいとかいろいろあるかもしれませんがお付き合いください。よろしくお願いします。スロットがいっぱいと言われたら売るしかありませんね。さあ、ここら辺もフィールドガイドが出そうなオブジェクトですね。出た。管理人の道具。これらの道具に魔法をかければ小屋を快適にするために住む人に合った大きさのありとあらゆる家具を作ることができそうだ。いいですね。はい、家具のフィールドガイド出てきましたね。ちょっと裏側から出ちゃいましょう。はい。
This looks intriguing.
は はい、ミルフィーナに感化されてですね、ミルフィーナのパートナーがですね、ブレス・オブ・ザ・ワイルド、ゼルダの伝説、ブレス・オブ・ザ・ワイルドにね、こうチャレンジしていてね、結構気に入ってくれてるようなんですが、なんだか苦戦しているところがこう、旗から見ていて苦戦してるなって言って、内心笑ってます。はい。はい、失礼しました。はい、余談ですね。はい、ナチーとの待ち合わせ場所に着きましたね。話聞いていきましょう。
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
私が見つけたものを欲しがっているですね。香水のような小瓶を見つけたのと、知識を欲しがっているそうです。
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
まあ危険かもしれないっていうのもなんですが、まあ聞けてよかったにしましょう。
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
さあナチとこうそうですね深刻というか打ち合わせを済ますこともできましたね。
They must have come this way. Think.
何か揉めてる。
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be so...
私は話すことありませんわよ。話すようありませんわよ。さあやっちゃいますかね。さあやっちゃいましょう。遠慮なくやっちゃいましょう。さて。
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
フィールドガイドのコレクションに新たなタイプの敵が追加されています。特定の呪文に対する弱点など敵に関する役立つ情報を確認できます。さあ続きましょう。 で、
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body! How embarrassing!
Potato,
一段落したかな。無事に終えることができましたね。
I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
ああ、大丈夫かしら。
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
研究興味深いですと、質問でプリやってっていう話がね出ましてね、プリやってって聞いてみます。
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
研究も興味深いですね。
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
それはすごい。アーサー王伝説のマーリンとのことですが、話聞いてみましょう。
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
面白そうですね。
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
さあ、ノラトルドエルを助けて、マーリンの試練を研究している学者さんなのですね。で、早速謎を解いてみたいと思います。
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
さあ、早速ゼニアオイを使っていきたいと思います。
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these piles.
Incendio! The flames make the pyre sink.
So さあ、素早く3つの食台に火を灯すことができましたね。こんな感じでマーリンの試練を解いていくことができますね。
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
さあ無事にクエストがね完了できました。やりましたね。レベルも上がりましたし、いい感じですね。さてとここまでお付き合いいただきありがとうございました。ミルフィな日刊
Portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
新たなクエストの予感。さて、改めまして日刊ミルフィな新聞、第2巻いかがでしたでしょうか。拙いなとも思いつつここまでお付き合いいただき本当にありがとうございます。さあ名残惜しいのですが、こちらでお開きにしたいと思います。それではまたね。